everyone, welcome to Katharine's Creatures. This is episode 49, and this is a series where we get to touch base and talk about various mythological beasts, beings, and the like, pulled from lore worldwide. I always like to preface by saying that I am not a linguist, so there's always a chance that I might mispronounce something. I do try my best, and I apologize in advance if I do make that error. Now, this week, I'm going to jump over to Tibet, and we're going to talk about the snow lion in their mythos. And the snow lion is essentially a celestial animal, and it is an emblem of a whole slew of things. Ooh, and the list goes on. So let me see if I can get some of this right. So the snow lions represent not only the mountain ranges themselves, the snow-covered mountains and glaciers, but they represent power, strength, joy and fearlessness, the cardinal point east, and the element of earth. They also have been known to represent and kind of embody the concept of hermits who live alone in the mountains, and yogis, which again are the practitioners of yoga. They have other associations, but we'll get to some of those in a moment. So the snow lions are actually one of 4 dignitaries as this lore goes on, and the other 3 are the tiger, Garuda. If you're curious what Garuda or who Garuda is, you can go look at one of my other videos, prior ones. We talk about who he is, and he's a bird-like creature. And the 4th one being the dragon. So Garuda, the lion, the tiger, and the dragon. The snow lions are thought to live in the mountains, which kind of makes sense. They are described as being all white, with the exception of their turquoise-colored manes. So that's pretty kind of cool, just that vibrant image of turquoise on a white beast. They have been the national emblem of Tibet, and were on flags and are still represented in a lot of art and images to date, but they were the emblem from 1909 to 1959. And on a lot of the flags, you'll see a pair of them together. The snow lions are considered the king of beasts, the most mighty creature that there is, and we'll get to that also in a moment. But in some of the mythos, they actually, 2 different times, they had heroes in legend that were nursed and raised by snow lionesses. And the heroes, if I can pronounce their names correctly, are Gesar and Milarepa. So hopefully I got that close. But again, these Tibetan heroes, and kind of reminds me a little bit of the tales of Romulus and Remus being raised by wolves. Well, here you have various heroes being raised by lions. Now these lionesses, the milk has magical properties associated with it. It can heal bodies, physical wounds, it can heal your body, but it can also restore harmony. And so because of that, the milk itself is associated with the concepts of purity and dharma. The snow lionesses, well, the milk, get this one. So the milk from the snow lions are actually come out of the pads of their feet, so their paws. And because of that, can be collected in these hollow balls. So if you look at a lot of images of the Tibetan snow lions, you'll see them playing with balls. And again, that goes back to the lore of their magical milk source. And the ball that's depicted with it is termed the Wheel of Joy. Now, again, there's a whole slew of cultural beliefs that tie in and around the snow lions. And they have their special dances and celebrations. One other fun fact about these creatures is their roar. Their vocalizations are so pronounced and powerful that the roar itself is associated with the concepts of emptiness, truth, and courage. Emptiness is curious, but truth and courage. And it is so powerful, so loud, so mighty and ferocious that it can cause, one roar can cause dragons to fall out of the sky. So that's cool too. And it also now makes me want to almost incorporate snow lions in one of my books. We shall see. But anywho, if you have any questions about this or anything else, post them in the comments below or message me on social media. And until next time, Skål.